Legends, welcome back. This is the latest addition to our Mission Possible video series. This one is titled Faucets, True Deposits. Let's engage. In brief, you got thirsty. You have the mindset, strategy, and your goal. Now you've discovered a system to get you to that goal, and you can do that with the drip faucet. How much can and should you invest? Why is that such an important question? And let's take a look at the true deposit. Thirsty. So you decided to quench your thirst for a great protocol. You've done your due diligence. You've done all your research. You've watched the MP videos like you should have. And you're satisfied with what you uncovered. Now it's time to get wet. You understood the assignment. You understand the mission. And you are ready to engage with the drip faucet. Let's go. Prep time for this mission. You've watched MP or Mission Possible video 0 through the 1s, which are all the drip videos and the mindset videos. So you have the proper mindset. That's the growth, not fixed. And you have set your goals. You've devised your strategies. Override. Now that you understand the intricacies of the faucet, meaning how the faucet works, why the drip faucet house is sustainable, all the taxes, you have to know these things. Now you know your budget. You know only to use risk capital only. Dollar cost average or lump sum investment. That's totally up to you. Deposit amount, or you're going for a certain deposit amount in your bucket, or you're going for the max wallet. And remember, this is probably the most important formula, even though I hate numbers, especially when it comes to investment. You have to have your strategy plus engagement plus the system to get there equals your goal achievements. Create your COPs. Funds should be working for you 24/7, 365. They should never be asleep. Meaning when I say they're asleep, if you have anything sitting in your available bucket in your drip faucet, they're asleep. They are not earning the 1% a day anymore. They're just sitting there doing nothing. They are asleep. Then you have some that are even worse than that, which are in a coma. Before the farm opened up, if you had ETH, BTC, or something like that, Link sitting in your wallet just waiting there because of the bear market, they were in the coma. I mean, they were literally this close to dying. Get that? Yeah. And then, of course, when the farm came, I told you guys, hey, revive them, CPR, do whatever you had to do with them and get them into the faucet. You didn't have to convert them or anything. All you had to do was deposit them and stake them in the farm. Anyhow, that's when they're in a coma. Now, what we claim for this mission is the true deposit. And a lot of drippers are not aware of this information. The decisions made today will have an effect on your future earnings. Factors you will need to take into account are these two: the funds available to invest and the time frame to invest in ORI, which is your return on investment. This is the true deposits. And as you're going to see in some examples, it makes a great difference in how much you actually deposit. Now, in the left side column is the numbers that you're looking at. That's the most important to you. That is the amount that you actually put into the faucet. Whether you start with 1, 2,000, or you say, you know what, the price is down, I'm going to go ahead and buy all 27,400 tokens. That plays a big difference into the right column where you can see how many you're going to receive. So if you only put in 1 here, you're only going to get out 45,000 because it's not fair for you to put in 1 and somebody to put on all 27,000 and get the same number. You know, the mastermind, he thought all of this out. Okay, let's continue. Now, how I calculated the ROI was by subtracting the initial cost from the investment from its final value, then dividing this new number by the cost of the investment and finally multiplying it by 100. You can see what I'm referring to. Objective number 1, scenario. You have only enough funds to purchase 1 drip token. And that means at 67 cents, folks, 1 drip token. Your goal or your plan is to hydrate your wallet to a max wallet. So your initial investment is going to be 1.1 coin because you want to get token, because you want to get 1 full drip into the deposit bucket. So it costs you 73 cents. And we're going to go with 67 cents per token, which was the 11 January 2023 price. So whenever you were looking at it, this is the price that I used. We're going to put one token into the deposit bucket. In order for you to reach max wallet, it's going to take you 1,080 days. $900 in hydration fees. Now you hit the max payout day, and you're going to have 279 days of being paid out. So 279 days at $147 per day is going to give you $41,013. You'll receive over that time 45,101 tokens per chart here, because you only put one true deposit in, so you're going to get back 45,101 drip tokens that covers these 279 days. So according to the chart, remember, you only started with one drip token, and you'll be able to claim out $45,100. Let's get to the numbers. So your initial investment was 73 cents, which purchased you 1.1 drip. You deposited in there, which was one full drip. You hydrated, it cost you $900 because you hydrated for 3 years. And now for 279 days, you're going to get $147, which is $41,013. Token received, 45,101. Your ROI on that one investment that you put in, that 173 cent, is 4,457% ROI. But look at your profit. Yes, you only spent 73 cents for that one drip token in the beginning. You spent $900 to hydrate for 1,080 days, but your profit is $40,113. And that's if drip stays the same price at only 67 cents. Yeah, grasp that. Objective 2. Remember, you started with one token, 67 cents. You bought 1.1 tokens. You put it into the deposit bucket. You spent the $900 to hydrate for a total of $900.73. Now, here it is at the end of your 1,080 days. The drip token price is $7. No, 7 is my number, so I decided to use 7. Okay. At $7 at your 1,080 day, you're going to receive 220 tokens per day for 279 days. So 279 days, the drip at $7 is going to give you $1,543 a day per day. So 279 days at $1,543 is going to give you $430. No, excuse me, $430,541. You're still going to receive the same 45,000 tokens, but your ROI is 47,837. So look at that, your profit. Remember, you only spent $900.73. Your biggest cost, of course, was the hydration time for them 1,080 days. But your profit is $429,641. If you have the time to wait the 1,080 days, especially if you have the vision and you think the faucet's going to be there, it's a heck of an objective to shoot for. Let's go to the next scenario. Objective 2. You have just enough funds to purchase 2,400 drip tokens. That's going to give you 1 token per hour each day to your wallet. Your plan is to hydrate your wallet again to the max account. So in your initial investment to get 2,640 tokens, because you have to take off the 10% tax, which is going to be another 240 tokens, is going to cost you $1,768. We're going with the same 67 cents based on 11 January price. So now you got 2,400 tokens into the deposit bucket. Boom. You're going to have 253 days until you hit your max wallet. $210 in hydration fees. And then your wallet's maxed out. You can have 287 payout days. So 287 payout days times $145 a day in income is $40,754. And the STSP is still the same price, which is 67 cents. So 253 days passed and DRIP is still $67. 67 cents. You're going to receive 47,100 tokens based on the chart here, because you're like right in the middle. But there's no middle. It's either 47,1 or 50,001. It is what it is. Don't question the man. Okay. So now, according to the chart, you started with your 2,400 tokens, and you'll be able to claim out 47,1 DRIP tokens out of your wallet before your wallet locks up. So let's go through the numbers for objective 2. Initial investment was $1,768. That bought you your 2,600 tokens. 2,400 tokens went into the wallet. You're going to spend $210 in hydration costs for that 253 days for a total of $1,978. So at $1,978, where am I at? Okay, I'm losing my spot. So for the 287 days at $150, it's going to give you $43,050. You're going to see, like I said, you're going to receive the 47,100 tokens. Your ROI is only 112%. But your profit is 41,072. So that's a great return, but look at that. You get 41,000 here and 40,000 here. So it's a little bit better in profit, because you got to remember, you're still at the same 67 cents. So the ROI just throws you off a little bit. So, I mean, a $41,000 profit is not bad when you only spent $1,978. And went too fast. Now, DRIP is $7. You've done the 253 days of hydration. You spent the $1,978. Now you're getting 219 tokens per day, and you're going to 287 days of payout at $1,531 a day for a grand total of $439,397. You're going to still receive the same 47,100 tokens. Your ROI is 22,124. Now your profit from the $439,397 minus the $1,978 is $437,419. Whew, you tell me that drip ain't it. Not too shabby. Now, this is probably the most shocking objective here, because you have enough funds to purchase all 27,400 tokens to go into the Faucet. So your initial investment, you have to get to 30,140 tokens minus the 10,000 tokens. The 10%, which is going to be 2,740. So now you're going to deposit 27,400 tokens into the wallet, and that cost you $20,194. No days to max wallet, it's already maxed. 0 hydration fees, and you're going to get 364 payout days. So starting tomorrow, if you've paid it today, starting tomorrow for 364 days, you're going to receive the income of $150 a day of income for a grand total of $54. Right here, $54,600, and it's still the same price at 60. DRIP is still 67 cents. When you, of course, it's going to be the same thing because you just hydrated and you just maxed out the wallet today. You're still going to get your full 72,500 tokens. Now let's get to the nitty gritty. So you bought 27,400 tokens. You deposited into the Faucet. It cost you $20,194. Again, there is no hydration cost because you don't have to hydrate anymore. It cost grand total of $20,194. So again, 364 days at $150, you're going to get $54,600. Tokens received, 72,000. Your ROI is 170%. and your profit of $34,406. Now that doesn't even come close to the other two. And the reason is because the fact that you use so much on the initial investment. That's why when you see a lot of us drip tubers speak about getting purchasing a full wallet, it is not beneficial at all, especially if drip was to stay the same price, because you're spending $20,000 up front compared to the other person that spent just the one drip, or the person that started with the 2,400 dip and only spent $2,000. It's the fact that you spend $20,000 up front. And then when you take the 364 days at $150 a day of income, that's only $54,600. Then when you take that 54.6 minus the $20,194, that only gives you a profit of $34,406. So no, it does not pay. It doesn't even beat putting 2,400 coins in. It's the fact that you know what it really comes down to? The compounding. You missed out on the compound interest. It's just not the same. And if you want to play with the calculator, go get my favorite app, the drip5.app calculator, and you punch in the numbers and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. It is not the same doing one drip compared to 2,400 drip compared to just going out and purchasing a full wallet. Even though you may think it looks good, it just doesn't work out. Let's go to $7. Now, we know we bought the full wallet. Your total investment was $20,194. No hydration costs. Total, again, $20,194. Now, here it is. Tomorrow, you wake up tomorrow morning, drip is $7. You're going to get 224 drip tokens a day. And you're going to get that for 364 days. But now you're going to receive $1,568 per day for a grand total after a year of $570,752. You're going to get the same 72,500 tokens. Now your ROI is 2,725%. Now you profit, because when you earn $570,752 minus your $20,000 initial investment, you still come out with $550,558. But if the price doesn't go up, it is not beneficial to have spent $20,000 to purchase a full wallet. The numbers don't lie. There's nothing you can do with the numbers. It is what it is. Okay, now I said, well, let's do one more objective and just go dead in the middle. Now here's the mix. You have enough funds to purchase 13,700 drip tokens, which is half of a full max wallet. So now you need to purchase 15,070 tokens, because you're going to have to take off the 10% deposit tax, which is going to be 1,370 drip tokens. And that's going to cost you $10,096. And it's still 67 cents per token. So you're going to deposit 13,700 tokens into the deposit bucket. Now you're going to hydrate for 72 days. It's going to cost you $60 in hydration fees, and you're going to get 323 payout days. So 323 payout days at $147 a day, it's $47,481, and it's still the same price. You had to wait them 72 days to hit max wallet, and it's still the 67 cent. And you're going to receive the 55,100 tokens. Now, let's see here. Initial investment, $10,096. Hydration cost, $60 for a grand total of $10,156. Your numbers, 323 days. You're going to receive your payout of $147 per day for a grand total of $47,481. 50,000 tokens received, 365% ROI. Your profit is $37,325 after you take out your initial $10,000 investment. Now, let's see here. Bam. You wake up. Here it is. 72 days later, 72 days out. It's 72 days out, and drip is now $7. Your initial investment is the same, $10,096. Hydration costs $60 for a grand total of $10,156. Like I said again, drip is now $7. So now you got 323 days at drip being $7 is going to be $1,534, or a grand total of $495,482. Hot damn, the power of compound interest. Nothing like it. Tokens received, you're going to still receive the 50,100 tokens. Your ROI now is 4,779%. For your total profit of 495,482 minus the $10,096 for the initial investment, you're going to have a profit of $485,326. So, legends, when you're contemplating going for the Max wallet, or even if you have the funds to purchase a Max wallet, is it really the best way to go as compared to maybe if you have enough to do 27,000, why would you not do two 13.7s? Or you can actually do 10 wallets at 2,700. The numbers are just there. It is what it is. The numbers don't lie. So like I said, this is an individual endeavor. You do what's best for you, your family, your family's finances. And I'm not a financial advisor. So you have to look at the chart back here and see where it's best for you. Because you see, even if you start with one, if you really feel that drip can make it to 1,085 days, we almost at we're getting ready to hit 2 years. So we almost get ready to hit 700 plus days. So it's not far-fetched. But I mean, if you can only start with one, like I always say, GIFI, get in where you fit in. If you can only do one, then do one. Don't there's no shame in your game. This is your endeavor. For one, nobody knows what you put in there. Unless you're a drip tuber and you're putting it out there for everybody to see, but you start where you want to start. Some people start with 1, some people start with 10. You just get in where you fit in. But the thing is, you just got to be in it to win it. So again, you got to get in there and see, where your finances are. That's why I said it's so important to have those questions in the beginning answered, because you have to have the strategy. You have to know if you're going to be at a dollar cost average, I'm going to do a lump sum. And you got to have the strategy, you got to have your goal, and then now you have the system to get to where you want to go, which is the faucet. So choose your scenario, do what's best for you, and get wet. The conclusion, you have to GIFI. Like I said, get in where you fit in. Everybody comes into the faucet at different times. Like when I came in there April of 2021, I got in at $7. It dropped to $3. Then it went to 190. Of course, it went up and down in between. Then it went up to 197,000 all-time high, $197 all-time high. Now it's back down to 60-something cent. And if you heard any of my earlier videos before it dipped under $7, I'm like, man, I should have put more in there. Man, I should have put more in there. Man, I should have put more in there. That was my only regret about drip, not coming in like stunned to say with the sledgehammer. I came in with a little tack hammer. I'm like, it's new. I mean, I trusted Ray because I did some other investments that he had went in also that had spoke about on the Bountytown conglomerate. So I was like, all right, let me go ahead and do one BNB. At that time, BNB was $600 a BNB. So I put one BNB in there, and I ended up in there. And then I did a second investment the next day for a total of $800. And I think I got 90 drip tokens. And that's where I started. And my initial goal was to hydrate from April to January and then start draining it down. I never, having a max wallet was never my goal. It was never my goal. I had plans. Like I said, this is an individual endeavor. You do what's best for you. And so I said, okay, January 1st came, drip was riding high. I was pulling $1,000 a day. I'm like, what the heck am I doing with $30,000 a month? Now I'm in a different situation, and because the price dropped down, so I'm like, well, I'm not going to take it and it's dropping down. So I've been hydrating all the way through. So then I reconsidered where I was at. And I'm like, okay, what was my regret? Not getting enough drip in the beginning. So once drip hit the $1.14, I've been buying like crazy. So again, you have to do what's best for you. Do you have the funds? If you only have the funds to get one drip, see, you saw what happens with one drip. Do you have the time frame to maximize the profit? If you get the one drip, do you have 1,080 days to wait to be able to reap the benefits of that max wallet? But this is why it's so important to sit down and figure out your numbers. What will be your true deposit? It's a tough decision, but it's a decision that needs to be made as early on as possible. And then you stick with your strategy. Nobody changes your strategy but you, because only you know your situation, you know your numbers, you know what you can invest. And, because even with the one drip token, you still had $900 in hydration costs. Can you afford $900 over, well, it's over a 3-year span. So, it is what it is. As always, this is for informational, educational purposes only. Never intended as any type of financial advice, because I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just here sharing some information because that chart had came out and nobody had explained it in depth enough for you to understand it. And now you can see why it makes a difference of where you get in and how much you truly deposit makes a difference. So coming with even though you can afford to get the 27,000 tokens, is it worth the while? Especially if drip stays the same price. You don't come out better than that person with if drip, okay, put it this way. If drip became a stable token today at 67 cents, somebody that bought in for 27,000 get wiped out compared to that person that paid only bought one token. It is what it is. So legends, always remember the 3. Number 1, crypto and drip is an individual endeavor. You always, 7 times, do what's best for you, what's best for your family, and what's best for your family's financial legacy. Number 2, we have the best development department, which is led by the mastermind Forex Shark and the rest of the development team. And we have the best community out here. The drip tubers, the community as a whole, and of course my legends. We have the best community in all of crypto. And number 3, increase your knowledge, reduce your risk. The sole purpose of the MP series is to increase your knowledge. Because listen, if you're in the ecosystem and you don't know what the hell you're doing, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're failing you're failing whoever's you're financially responsible for, you are 100% wrong. There's no reason that you're in the ecosystem and don't know what the hell you're doing. Or you out here asking questions that make no sense. Oh, I got V1 dogs. Oh, you're here to January 2023 and I still got V1 dogs. What can I do with them? What the hell have you been doing? How do you make an investment and walk away? And anyhow, before I get on a tangent, the information is at your fingertips. The MP series is 67 videos, over almost 30 hours of video on every single component of the ecosystem. There is no reason on this planet that you should not know what the hell you invested in. And if you invest and you don't take the time to learn, and like Stunner say, it's something different reading the white paper. The white paper is not the same as knowing how the thing works. That's the big difference. Because like I said, for us, all of the drip tubers were trying to comprehend when Forex was telling us what the dog pound was going to do was something totally different than actually seeing it work. And now that we have it in the video, there's a separate MP just on the dog pound, it's no reason that you don't know how it works. You're just doing yourself an injustice. It's just that simple. Anyhow, let me stop. Again, legends, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And to all of my legends, do what you do. Stay legendary. The legends stay ready and engage.